Hi guys, it's Josiah Woodfield. We're up here at the Northeastern Poultry Congress and just wanted to talk today about what an in-cage show is, done the American Bantam Association style, and how they judge the birds and how we get up to champion row with the Serama. So in each given class, you'll have a cock, hen, cockerel, and pullet. And when the judge comes down, of course we look at the whites, we look at the blacks, and the X-checkers. We're working towards having the blue and the splash accepted, but in each one of those varieties, they will judge 1 through 5, the top placing birds in each category. So we'll take the pullets, and it looks like we have 2 X-checker pullets here. And you'll see the judge typically pull your bird out of the cage, like so. A lot of times the bird will be held in the judge's hand like this. That's so that the judge can feel the body structure that is there. He's trying to feel the keel, the breast line, whether the bird is underweight, overweight. You might see him spread out the wings. That's to show color defects and also to see how the condition is. When we judge birds in cage, they're judged on 3 main factors. The first being overall type, the second is condition, and the third is color. So we're looking at those 3 things. Sometimes you'll see judges make little check marks or dots on the top of your card, and maybe that's the judge giving himself notes for later to say, okay, this bird had good type. You see a line, he might be saying, oh, the condition's not so good, and another check might say this bird has very good color. So I would look at these birds by comparison and say, this is my best pullet. I'm going to mark that number 1 on the coop tag. This is my second best pullet, would be number 2. And if there was a large class here today, we would continue down the row, placing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. Now, once I have a top placing pullet, hen, cockerel, and cockbird, then I'll take those 4 birds and select them for the best of variety, which for these we only have the 2, so I would be looking at just these 2 pullets. My first placing would automatically be the best of variety, the second placing would be the reserve of variety. Then we'll take each one of the varieties that have been accepted into the standard and we'll choose our best and reserve of breed. And those are usually going to be, again, the black, the white, and the X-checker at this time. Once we have more varieties in the standard, then they can be chosen as well, but at this time it's only those 3. And from that point, the Seramas compete in a class called the single cone clean leg class, and we compete against Leghorns, against Plymouth Rocks, a number of different breeds, single cone Nankins amongst other things. And they will choose from the best of breed of each one of those different breeds. They'll say this is the absolute best bird and reserve bird of that entire class. So when we say that the bird won the SCCL class, we're saying that not only was this the best Serama, but this was a bird that was over and above all of the other breeds that were here today. From that point, the birds move up to champion row, and amongst all of those classes, they'll choose a champion and reserve bantam and champion and reserve of the entire show. At this point in time, a Serama has never gotten past the champion single cone clean leg class, but maybe one day we can all aspire to get them to be in that champion and reserve bantam. But again, that's how you judge a class of American birds in cage, and that's what that's all about.